Greetings, hello, welcome back to more Long War of the Chosen Gen and another little jailbreak mission. Got 10 to 12 enemies on this one. And I think, if I remember correctly, we've got 4 rebels we can rescue from this. Now, it did say large map, but that seemed not too unreasonable. We also have Location Scout. Now, Location Scout works a little bit differently than it does in Vanilla. Vanilla Location Scout, you just see the whole map the whole time, like all enemy positions, which is... I don't want to say overpowered, but it's really good. Oh, still didn't fix the voice pack. And I actually, there's now a fixed version of that voice pack with adjusted volumes, so you don't even have to change the actual voice, just get the other mod. But I kinda forgot to activate that. Anyway, we've got a group of enemies over there. On it. So I think we can go there. Let's bring Andy around this way. Keep him concealed anyway, and this way he stays out of trouble. I wonder if I'll try to get your grenade on that first group here. Go, go, go! Like Emily's grenades, I can use on pretty much any group, right? Grenade launcher, no problem. But getting in position with a regular trooper who just throws his grenade is much more difficult later on.
I'm on my way. Now that's the face I never wanted to see again.
Okay, and there's the drone. All right. So kinda want to be closer.
Subito.
Let's see what we can get from that side. Oh, come on. Really?
Eyes on the prize.
Just sit down for recording. Yes, I forgot to mute my Discord again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those people who always are like, oh, I checked my Discord and there was nothing there, and then you said it was yours. And so, yeah, sorry. Double Frost Lancer and 2 drones in vision. We did bring AP rounds, so if we can actually activate both drones, then maybe Spana can take them out. So I have this, but I think this is too good an opportunity to not use your AP grenade here. Yeah, let's use that grenade. We've got the Stormtrooper to clean up whoever survives. There's the 2 Frost Lancers. Very likely surviving this, you know, considering they have 7 HP and I do 6 damage at most. Chances of their survival are fairly high.
Heads down.
That was good damage. That was really good damage. Alright, so we can go here, kill this guy, and then that probably activates this drone. Which is fine, right? That we want stuff to be activated here.
Greetings. Please report any signs.
Bersaglio nemico a terra.
Let's see. What are your shots? 90 something, 85. And the other question is, can you use a regular grenade to hit both of these? No way, no way. 53. First of all, let's check if we can take out this drone with a single shot. Can't even hit it.
Target's still up.
Guess we eat a stun. Hit this. Okay. So hang on. You cannot hit this trooper at all. Well, no, there's a spot. The question of which grenade I wanna keep here. I can use your grenade. I can take the gamble on the 50 here. Okay, I think I actually have to make it dependent on whether or not you hit this shot.
That won't do it.
Won't do it really. Now 2 drones are going to be alive no matter what. Okay, sure, if that's... So my gamble was, if I get the kill here, then I can just take the 50 here, and if I miss, I throw a grenade, and we have this drone surviving. And alternatively, I would have thrown the grenaded here, took shots. Didn't expect the grace for one. Now, there is an argument to be made that given we have location scout, I can maybe drop concealment here on Andy. Just kill the drone.
I've been spotted.
Also, since we're getting 5 enemies down here.
Impressed yet?
So yeah, I think I'll take the gamble. If it fails, we can still grenade.
Greetings. Please report any signs to your near.
Colpo a vuoto. I don't just cause problems. I can also solve them.
You are not stunning anybody. You're just
Happening.
disorienting me. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay then.
Barely a hit. Hostile target down.
Very resilient drone. Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Vado in posizione. L'ho preso. Mi
Just
tengo
watch
pronta.
here. What did I give you? To load just on here.
I'm all over it. Got it covered.
Finally, a good shot. A really good shot. I mean, this is again the best possible group you can probably find with AP grenades. No, I know, AP spam.
Mi sto muovendo. Prendi questa! Possibili dati individuati.
I'm going. Oh yeah! Roger that.
How many civilians were there? Alright, let's get you kind of there, I guess.
Good to go.
Like, up to 4 enemies left. We had 2 solo drones, so I think it's either a group of 4 or 2 groups of 5, of 2, so no more solo drones. Maybe it's a group of 3 and nothing else, and it's just 11 enemies. Whatever, we'll find out soon
problem,
enough, I
boss.
guess.
Where do you want it?
First of all... Oh, what a disappointing loot group, loot pile.
Seems doable.
Maybe distraction, huh?
What's over there?
I'm kind of waiting for some enemies to show up, like with location scout, like this civilian here, or this civilian, where we see like their outlines through the wall.
Rock and roll.
See the civilians here, or rebels.
On it.
Makes me a little bit nervous not seeing any outlines of the enemies.
I shall do it.
Come and get some.
Really, that means they're not in here, huh? Reinforcements just turned yellow.
Mi sto muovendo.
Let's move you up. All a little bit suspicious.
All right, I'll go. Whatever you say.
I'm just trying to clear my angles here. They could be all the way somewhere back here, but again, trying to use location scout, which is like, I want to say 10 tiles around where you see a soldier, see a unit. Like, we see still this guy, right? And closest one would be Emily here, so it's what? 5? 4? 5? I think it's more like 12 tiles that you can see, like on the slightly diagonal. Anyway, can you get in there to hack? Not this turn. Okay.
10-4.
Window did you break there? Why did the gremlin fly? What? Interesting. Anyway.
I'm a whiz of a whiz. I mean, never a whiz of any passion.
D'accordo.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
Now, if we do the hack here, or when we do the hack here, instance broadcast PCS.
Infiltrating access
Don't
point.
think I care about a single PCS. Also don't really care about resistance broadcast, but you know what? Extra rebel? Sure. Not like we'll get it. Oh, we actually do.
I'm in.
Sometimes it then plays the sound from the last group, because you just take the objective, which normally puts the enemies on yellow alert.
Heading out.
We're not even close enough for that. So all
I will go to you.
very strange. You know, if I get these rebels without any further fight, I'm not gonna complain.
Scatto.
On it. 10-4.
Might get... You might get the missing experience just from reinforcements.
Moving to Overwatch.
That is right here in the middle of the street.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Good. Just run out in the open.
This is for easy. Everyone.
Those who are too slow to actually get any good cover position. You're already out, Holly. You're also out.
Affermativo.
Please report any sightings of these.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact. I'm on it.
Ce ne sono altri.
They are the reinforcements. Okay, so let's get the two rebels out here.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
Think we do the whole thing where we overwatch from inside the zone.
I can handle that. Got it. Moving.
Or from close by.
Sto di guardia.
On Overwatch. Scanning. We've got movement.
The group drop outside my vision here. Actually not. Yeah, that's back where the cell is. That might not even activate. It's good. We're not getting the kill XP.
I'm on it.
We're getting the get out of here XP.
Andiamo.
Which, you know, makes it weird. I was so
Status
desperate on saving those grenades, and then because we didn't find the last group. Okay, so the last group was just 2 dudes, and then the 2 dudes that dropped in as reinforcements, so it was a 10 enemy mission. Okay. That makes me feel better, just missing out on 2 kills, not on 4 kills.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to
Overcome anything. Ooh, and promotions all around. Fantastic. Alright. Get some needle grenades so we get more damage on our grenades, and also don't destroy loot, which I was using grenades under the assumption you already had that. Then again, I guess AP grenades don't destroy loot to begin with. Alright. We're going full melee over here. Getting close. Now, this is we have started to kind of... We had a very healthy discussion recently about this pick, right? Where Close Encounters is really just... you already have hit and run for your multi-shots. Close Encounters helps you to take multi-shots against enemies that you can't flank with hit and run, so you get 2 shots against drones, against mechs, berserkers, this kind of stuff. On the other hand, Total Combat is the full package, right? You get mobility, 1 mobility, 5 aim. I don't care too much about throwing grenades without cooldown. Although you do get a grenade only slot, and that then doesn't cost mobility, so you can always have that 1 grenade, and you also have 1 flashbang for free, so it kind of makes actually using grenades a little bit better. Like, Total Combat is a beast of a perk with so much stuff in there, right? 3 tiles further range, 1 increased radius, that's like 4 grenadier perks in 1. And on top of that, I'm sitting on 14 mobility. So that would get me to 15, which is one of the breakpoints. Then again, you get some weird mobility multiplier that I never really know what it is. Yeah, let's break out of my usual habit, because that's how I build all my stormtroopers most of the time. Let's get one with Total Combat here. Not gonna have Close Encounters. I'll probably regret that at some point. But let's just try to only attack flank targets and hope you're never required to help with the others. Alright. Grazing attacks for you, as if you weren't grazing enough already. And oh boy, yeah. That was a case of I'll hold off on this and make the decision later. Screw you, past commander. So Combat Scanner, from my experience so far, is super awkward to use, because it has a really close short range, it ends your turn, it's just kind of weird. So it's kind of an area holo target, but it barely in vision range, so you, like, revealing enemies. Yeah, you're not revealing enemies. The enemies will already be in line of sight, pretty much. And so you holo target them with better hit and crit chance for that. Now, I think we take Brittle Eyes. And then try to actually do something with an assault rifle, with Frost Protocol the enemy, and follow up with an Frost Bullet. I want to make the Frost Bullet build work. Disappointing loot. Got Steve Martin there, so that's nice.
We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
We don't have Vulture yet. I was like, do we have Vulture yet? The loot seems so disappointing. Also, we just got our first sergeant, so we can buy Vulture now. Well, if we had 90 more supplies. Alright, and I think that was probably also a bunch of people that now qualify for bonds. Let's see. Seppa Plus, Stormtrooper or Ranger. Okay. Technician plus Ranger. Alright, so I guess we take Tech plus Ranger. The green camo guys. And then Seppa plus Stormtrooper. Seems okay. Shoulder to shoulder. And Patsy. Yeah. Empty last names. What can I say? Right. Let's get back to Geoscape. We do have the next mission that's coming up is one of those up here. Let's live one with a bad timer we couldn't take. Right. Ideally, I wanna head to the black market, get 150 supplies, get Vulture. Vulture is like the biggest upgrade we can get right now.
Market is open.
So, Psi we don't need right now. I think we can get rid of at least 2 data pads, probably all 3. But let's see. Let's get rid of basic bayonets. Emergency life support. That's already enough for Vulture. Depends on not opening any weapon crates. Might even drop both bayonets. That gives me 226, which is
Commander,
enough
we currently have no
for
new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means
Vulture
of replenishing
and
our
wet work.
resources.
Which, honestly, I should have gotten that earlier. Which is now, of course, we don't have anything to get more laser weapons since we have advanced lasers coming out. We have lasers ready, so we'll be fine. It's worth it to pick up those 2. I also think we should probably, yeah, we've got 2 days until we need to start scanning for the new liberation mission. So let's pick up that resistance contact. I think that's a good time. I think at the early game, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I really want to maximize the time I spent with my Avenger to help scanning for good missions. Take a quick look at our sharpshooter. 80 base aim, that's really good. Alright, what do we get? Shadow Strike, not that great. Cool under pressure. Nimble hands. Stationary threat. Nimble hands is okay. I guess then we don't have to bother with an autoloader. Can just give you a standard mag. Stationary threat is actually really nice, I think. It's 1 base damage. So stack up to 3 times. Now, cool under pressure is interesting, or would be interesting if we still had really strong Overwatch perks here somewhere, but we don't. I miss cool under pressure kill zone sharpshooters. Although I think that was kill zone or sharpshooter was just vanilla XCOM and not never long war, which is a damn shame. So we also got to start thinking about officer candidates, right? So we could turn the sharpshooter into a holo targeting officer, which I think is still early enough to train him. Like, they're a pain to level up, but I think that's okay. So Commando is definitely a born officer. Watchdog, very likely. Yeah, especially since we think we're skilling him more for support. Our tech is kind of getting more offensive, but we might. Assist, probably also not a bad officer candidate, right? If we go for gremlin skills and not shotgun skills. Who else do we have? That already puts us at 3. Specialist, definitely officer candidate. Since it's not an Overwatch specialist. And same for tech. Tech specialist is actually a fantastic officer candidate. I think we have plenty of good officers, so maybe this is going to be a good old death from above sharpshooter. We also have always the option, you know, I was looking at the field medic and someone made the suggestion, well, you know, there's always the option to chop them up into a mech later on, once we get the proving grounds and mech augmentation up. So there's that.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
Okay, strength went up to 3 in Western US. So we're a little bit on the clock now. And it didn't come from Australia. Maybe instead of scanning, maybe I should unlock a 3rd region. Question is which one? So New Arctic, it's kind of okay. It's far enough away from New Australia that we're not pulling anything into New Arctic, but same thing kind of with Eastern US. I'm kind of leaning towards Eastern US. Yeah, but we want to be scanning here in 8 hours. Alright, let's scan here for missions until we find the next lip one and then unlock the next region. Meanwhile, grab resource cache in the wilderness. Okay, we want to bring a shinobi to a cache mission. I think we might just bring our squad we just set on the jailbreak, more or less. Like, I don't have to stick to the groupings. So I kind of think that's a good mission where we can train up our sharpshooter. Maybe we even go though with 6. Okay, before I strip upgrades, let's remove that ammo from the slot. Then strip upgrades. Then give you the laser rifle. Then give you the same upgrades again. The ammo. Experimental magazines and that temporary extra slot has some weird interactions where I basically kind of lost items to the limbo before. Okay, we're literally completely out of cash. Turn the one thing into data into another laptop if we want to. My only question now is, do we go with 6 people here? Let me have another look at the tech. Do I want you as an officer? If we're doing shooting stuff, then I probably don't want you as an officer. So if we go for frost stuff, we want frost bullet artist to apply 2 levels of chill. So we could potentially freeze a target with frost protocol, frost bullets. That's 3 chilling effects, which freezes an enemy, just as if you throw a frost bomb on them. And I think we want to lean fully into this. Now, piercing cold, I'm really not a fan of. So attacks against chilled enemies pierce armor, right? We already have shredding armor from brittle ice. Definitely want that, and we probably think I might consider freezing spear here, just because it's another attack that deals cold instead of the AoE. I don't know what the radius on the AoE is. Like, these all seem interesting for hold spec. This seems very situational. Like, if we go back to sniper rifle, then Shadowborn becomes really good, but without snapshot, we're not going back to sniper rifle. Quick 8. I guess if we have 8 protocol here, then we get some value out of it. Otherwise, we're not really doing anything that triggers quick 8. So maybe it's piercing cold after all. And I really wish, in one of my endless rants on tooltips, effectively increases with chill tier. Okay, there are 3 tiers of chill, right? Just list, you know. Level 1, it shreds 1 armor. Level 2, 2. Level 3, 3. Like, is that so much to ask for? Anyway, I think I'll even say you don't get the grenade and you get that ammo.
Sky Ranger.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
You want?
I have high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
No, we're not. We're certainly not up for it. Okay, well, I will need those missions here to reach 100% so that we actually have people in case that liberation spawns. Also, you dum-dum, put the people on intel. Holy crap. What a rookie mistake. Who is that guy? Why is he playing this game when he's not even getting that right? We have a Haven advisor for here. Be considered startup missions. Now, I'm fairly certain that the sitrep on certain missions and not generic for all missions. Similar to this one. Alright, this was actually... Okay, I forgot about this. This was something we needed to boost. Alright, we do Operation Magic Apollo. Apparently counter some sort of dark event with a 4-man group. I'm sure past Commander had some thoughts on this. About probably cancelling that if it's not important. I remember saying something about this. Anyway, we're doing it. It's 7 to 9. Did strength go down? Straya? Oh, still strength 3. Okay, we got lucky. Alright, but we'll get lucky in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.